Hello, you YouTubers. Out here today, actually trying to move temporary fencing. I've left it up way too long. Down here in the woods, lower end of the goat field. Trying to make it a little bigger so they got a little bit more to eat. Kind of from here over, it's been fenced in, and there's not a lot of underbrush. There still is some, but if you look just from that point over, you can tell there's a lot more underbrush the goats could be eating compared to this. Over here, over there's my father-in-law's property. Sister-in-law lives over that way, but I still have temporary fence over here too, and I just need to make this permanent. A few tree limbs I need to get off the fence, but something else something I use for temporary fencing I kind of came up with. I just take a 1 by or 3/4 by whatever, and just nail some insulators on and use some wire wrap around it to tie it to a tree, which works pretty good because I can actually move some of these over about 5 feet, but there's a ravine, so I gotta figure that out. So I can't put posts right down in a gully. Let's completely come loose. But besides these little posts, I can't remember how much they cost, but pick them up Tractor Supply or almost any farm supply store has them. They're quite handy. You can run 4 wires on these posts. You can actually run more by twisting another wire on there. Since they're fiberglass, it won't be conductive. But they got a little hook over here for the wire. You can use the steel or aluminum, which I don't care much for the aluminum wire. But you can use a regular electric fence wire, the braided wire. You can even use those, the strap, I don't know, the ribbon, that's what it's called. The ribbon electric fence, you can even use those. Some people even hook with chickens at, I don't know what you call it, but it looks like kind of a netting. That's what it is. It's a electric fence netting. You can hook into some of these. There's several different kinds of these out. It's just these are the cheaper ones. They work pretty good as a temporary post. I usually keep them up way too long, and the goats realize they can get out pretty easily. They're pretty easy to use. No tools. They got a little spot down here for your foot to push them into the ground. I mean, they don't go in the ground very far, but they go enough that if the fence is working properly, it'll give them a little shock. But I got about 10 of those around here on our farm. And then I'm going to have to pull this wire around. And then you just hook your wire into them. I said I got to pull this wire on around more. But yeah, I think the goats will be happy with a little bit more underbrush greens here, which I don't think you all can see them on camera. They're way up there right now. See if make one out right there in the center of the screen, but this camera isn't that great. But yeah, I'm just out here today just trying to open new ground up for them, fix the fence, give them a little bit more eat around here. And I don't know, there's quite a few places in the country right now. I was gonna point out we have a bad problem with our trees. And I don't think y'all can see, but the daylight's coming through. We got problems with a boar ash beetle. And there's a spot where they have dug into this tree and eaten up this tree. So I got a lot of dead trees right now. Nice looking trees, unfortunately. I still don't have the money for a wood burning stove. Really wish I could figure that out to get the money for that. Because we got a lot of trees that we gotta get rid of. I'd love to be able to heat our house this winter. But I figure next week or two I'll probably get that ravine over here, get that permanent fenced off. But get rid of these temporary things so I can stretch wires correctly, because unfortunately it's kind of hard to get the wires stretched properly with these temporary posts. That's one thing I don't like about them. But they do work for now, and I'm going to use them while I got them. And I think the girls are coming down to help me now. So I'm going to get off of here and get back to work. So God bless you all. Check out the rest of my videos. I have no hat on. And be safe, everybody. Bye.